Hello again. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. We're going to be doing some diving today.
Give it some energy.
Some diving with energy.
Give it some energy.
Give it some energy, says Sprog.
Yes, it's 10 in the morning.
Yes, it's nearly 10:30 in the morning.
Still asleep.
I'm not quite awake yet on this Sunday morning. Alright, what I'm going to have a look at though is I'm just going to have a quick look at my notebook actually. Let's see. We've got a new machine. A new type of burrower. There's so many types of burrower. Look at all those unknowns. So far we found fire, frost, purge water, plasma tracker and apex. I need to buy that purge water bow desperately from the guy who lives in this watery tower. Character bios. We have a new character bio. Morland. When Morland was a child in the Osseram territory of the Claim, his grandfather gave him an ancient artifact recovered during an expedition into the uncharted land of the Forbidden West. He called it an ember, and the wondrous images it projected. Isn't it kind of like those things we keep finding in ruins? I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. They captivated Morland's imagination. Morland grew up to become a travelling showman, creating novel inventions in order to stage spectacles all over his homeland. Wanting to follow in his grandfather's footsteps, he later journeyed to the same sunken city his grandfather had explored in the Forbidden West, along with his two friends and business partners, Abaddon and Stemmer. Their goal was to recover more embers and use them to put on a glorious show, but after several delving attempts ended in disaster, this dream looked like it might be out of reach, unless their luck took a sudden turn for the better. Well, Aloy has shown up now. So possibly. And then we've got all these subordinate functions of Gaia. So there's Minerva, the Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for code breaking and communication. Hephaestus is the Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for designing and building machines needed by other parts of the system to regenerate life on Earth. Ether, detoxification and stabilization of the atmosphere. Poseidon, responsible for the detoxification of Earth's hydrosphere. Demeter, responsible for the reintroduction and subsequent nurturing of Earth's plant life. Apollo, responsible for the education and cultural uplift of humanity. And Artemis, responsible for the reintroduction and subsequent nurturing of Earth's animal life. So I think Hephaestus is the one we're having trouble with at the moment. Let me just refresh my memory on this. I'm just scanning through. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that gave it malevolent consciousness, Gaia destroyed herself to prevent it from taking over and triggering another extinction. At this time, Hephaestus, deranged and semi-conscious, fled to the network that connects the world's cauldron facilities. Hephaestus now functions with a warped set of priorities, determined to protect the machines used by the terraforming system from human predation. To do so, it infiltrates cauldrons to build combat machines, which it then deploys against human hunters. Unlike Hades, it does not wish to exterminate humanity, only cull hunters that kill too many machines. As such, overhunting by human tribes often spurs Hephaestus to deploy ever more powerful combat units to the affected area. In most cases, Hephaestus is only able to partially control the cauldrons it haunts. But at least once, in the icy Banuk territory known as the Cut, it attempted to build its own cauldron to accelerate construction of combat machines. This effort was halted by Aloy, working in tandem with the Banuk Werak, led by the siblings Aratak and Uria. So, let's go. Data points. What have I found that I haven't looked at yet? Salvage contract. Oh yeah. Missing gear. Alright. Last seen on a cart somewhere around a marked location. Yeah. It's dangerous. Right. Oh, what was I looking at? Collectibles. That's what I was wondering. There we go. Right, these ornaments. See? That's what it is. It's an ember. Basically. So I've got several to collect. I get these from these puzzle ruin sites. So I found 4. Well, I've still got another 5 to collect. Loads of unknowns down there, so ooh, okay. Let's go back. Right, should we get into this? Oh my goodness, that storm. Noisy. It's always storms. So she's got breathing gear now. Hooray! How many shards have I got?
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place. Well, good thing.
Nope. How many shards have I got? 907.
That Aloy showed up.
Or
We'll see.
The
not
longer
enough.
their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counter's mood became.
Yeah. Don't I need to use... Don't I need to use the lift? Hang on a sec. Let's look at my quest again. No, up. Just find Poseidon. Yeah. I wonder if I can use that lift anyway. Will it take me down? Is what I'm wondering. Should do.
We'll find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
Norland, maybe.
Optimism.
It still works.
It's great. Right up until the point you stumble into a machine's jaws.
I'm just going to assume she's wearing...
May save your hide, but it'll never save your spirit.
Oh, it goes down
Once
one.
again, the shard
Really?
counter found he had lost the war of words.
I'll stuff a cog in its stemmer.
Does that just go up again? Alright. I've no idea why it needs to be. I mean, it hardly goes down very far. Okay, well, I need to get...
Well,
Parched desert air made the old wordsmith long for a draft of mainspring.
Like,
For
gotta
once,
submerge.
I agree with you.
Oh, these are red because I can't use them in the water. Yeah, I don't know if you automatically use the breathing apparatus. Kind of looks like I
not
do.
so good. I can
Yes.
actually breathe down here.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Whoa, looks like...
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
Yeah, I don't get the bends. Huh. Right, there's climbing things, which tells me that I will be able to... Oh, I can actually kind of still pull myself up. I need to go... Oh, ooh, what's that? Okay, bits of holograms. Not a real coral reef. Something to pick up there, though. Something to read there, too. Oh, this is nice to be underwater and not needing to panic and surface. Right, can I use my... I should be able to use my focus, yeah. Standing waters, that's... Stanley Chen looking back. Las Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chen broke ground on one, bless you, on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck his spade into the barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time that he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chen has always been one to defy the odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the old Tempo Hotel, Chen watched in horror as his water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only $88,000 to his name. Hello, Arcane. We are underwater. Devastated, Chen decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino floor and placed all $88,000 on a roulette wheel, number 8. It hit. The resulting 37-to-1 payout netted him nearly $3.2 million, enough to rejuvenate his dreams of starting a successful business. He threw himself back into his work, eternally thankful for his lucky new lease on life. 5 years later, it wasn't Chen that needed saving, but Vegas itself. The hot zone crisis had strangled tourism. Years of ever-increasing heat had dried out the county completely. Water, in critical demand everywhere, was now too expensive to import. Abandonment seemed to be the only option. The City of Lights was about to go dark forever. But Stanley Chen couldn't let that happen. In 5 years of incredible success, he had turned $3.2 million into $200 billion, selling water filtration technology that data corrupted. So these little data points are a really interesting look on the history. Arcane, you finished your prop build. Awesome sauce. Do. Yes, if anybody's watching on VOD, go and check out Arcane Armory on Instagram. Oh,
Poseidon's doing.
Yeah, must be Poseidon's doing. I can't get to my... hang on a sec. I can't get to where I can type. Let me try this again. There we go. If I pop in this little thing here, you will be able to see this on the VOD as well, I believe. There we go. Little shout out. So, we need to go over here. What was that? Was that just the music, or... Matt, that's very sweet, dude. Share that on Instagram if the person who commissioned it allows you to, because it's awesome. Right, so we've got obvious places where we can drop down. So this is going to get de-flooded, I believe, at some point, because we've got all these things. Is that where I was before? Is that the Stanley Chen thing? No, where it started. Stanley Chen, it started right here more than 30 years ago, back when this casino was still called the Tempo. One big bet turned my fate around, but now fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever. To everyone, I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first. Oh.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. and the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
I should
It
notice.
started right here.
What did he do here?
Yeah, I should notice when it says play in the corner. Why are you pinging? I'm concerned why it's pinging. Unless actually I do still need to breathe. Is that a go for air warning? Even though I can go longer. I'm just gonna. There's no I don't know where did I come from? No, I thought I could breathe indefinitely actually, but alright, let's just keep going. If she something's going on here. What is it? What's happening? Why did that ping? I think I have to go through where the fish are. Don't see. I mean, that's the. What are you telling me? No, it just wants me to go that way. Okay. I think I do have to go through that archway. Wow! Oh, wow. I'm through there as well. Why are you pinging? Oh, it's the sonar! Oh, I just remembered it's the sonar. Yeah, because underwater the focus will help find enemies like that. So I need to go that way. Wow.
The siren's down here somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
Oh, I know it's just gorgeous. Crap! 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 What the crap is that? Okay. Oh crap! That was huge. Oh wow. Oh, right. Look at it, what is it? Too far away to scan. That's a nope beast. Yeah, beast of nope. And I don't know how to hide underwater. Apart from swim behind things. Yeah, it wants me to go over there where it is, of course it does. Where the nope beast is.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Yeah. Let's try scanning again. Because it scans through... Or something there. Supply box down there. Okay. There's the creature. Yeah, let's... Can we tag you? Yeah, come back. There you are. Oh, yeah? Tag it. Tide Ripper. A Tide Ripper. Weak versus... Can I even fire any weapons down here? I mean... Shock I've got. Yeah. I'd like to avoid it if possible. Let's just go to the creature notebook because I want I want to see about this Tide Ripper. It's enormous. Wow, a large and powerful acquisition machine that filters sediment for resources. Whether on land or in water, it weaponizes purge water for devastating attacks. Okay. Can we look at so frost and shock are the only things. Hard outer casing to protect synthetic muscle and operation systems. Processing capsule on its head. Cannons on the side of its head. High pressure beams of purge water. Detach or destroy both to disable. Yes, they would be, if I'm going to fight it, those little things on its side of its head. Okay. Purge water storage. Destroy all pouches to remove purge water effects from certain attacks. So the pouches and the things on the side, right? Okay. Storage. Chill water storage. Yeah, antennae. You probably want to get rid of those too. It's got too much. What? Water spin? This does not sound like something I want to tangle with at all. How do I get down there without annoying it? Do you have a route? It doesn't have a track. And it's swimming right where I need to be, of course it is. Water spin sounds like a croc death roll. Yeah, it does. Yeah, look, the game's like, yeah, you just need to be right here. Right in the middle. Right what it's swimming around.
The door on the other side. Let's get the slide underneath there.
Okay.
Sounds like I got the machine spotting me.
No.
Shh. I'm going to deal with it first. Mom said he saw a red light near the floor when the water rushed in.
Okay.
Almost like a
Warning. A red light on the floor. Find the red light. Where? Red light on the floor. Well, there's something red over there, but it's yeah. I'm sticking near the bridge. Yeah, it's also giving me directions to go down there anyway. Come on, Alo, what are you doing? Woo! Don't go up, don't go up, don't go up. Stay down. That's it. What's this? Oh, it's healing. I'll grab that. Medicinal bright omen. Yeah. Oh, and there's the dome roof, look. Okay. Just how do I swim faster? I push forward on the stick, okay. Are you giving me a direction? There is
red light.
Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Okay. Find a nearby hiding spot so underwater enemies will lose sight of you and lose interest. Really? Hiding spot. Yeah, maybe down there.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To
Okay.
execute an emergency purge, Manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground.
Sounds like a plan.
Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first.
Okay.
According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Okay. What was under? No, that's this old dead endness. Yeah, can't get through there. Oh, he's there. Okay. Yeah, just keep an eye on that. You go that way, I'll go... Which way? Over there. South of here, well... I don't like the sound of that. That's really close. Back that way. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm too close to that thing. Might want to just try and swim down and grab this though. Can I? Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. The current's too strong. Okay. Right, no. That's a big load of nope. Yes, the current is massively strong, I can say. That up. Ooh, what's... Where am I going, game? Down there somewhere, okay. Down here somewhere. This is nerve-wracking. Let's try going around this way if I can. Dune Hollow. That's a name, okay. Yeah, I need to go down there. So let me see if I can get round. Thanks, music, for making this really tense. Channeling Jaws
down
me.
here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover.
More machines. What the crap? What machines?
Should try using something other than shock ammo.
Tracker burrowers. Oh, they're just under the water. And that's a what? That's not more crap. You want me to go where?
There's the access point.
Where?
Should lead me to the pump node.
Oh right. Right, just go. Go.
That big tunnels down here.
Shish.
For an entire city.
Okay. Okay, medicinal's good. What else? Let's scan. Nothing directly in here, I don't think. Oh, I found it. Activate it. Okay. Just. It's right here. A valve. Okay. Fire gleam. Ah, fire gleam I can do. Ancient valuables chest up there. Let's go.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Yeah, not here. And the fire gleam's up there as well.
Warm water. Sounds like a swim.
Oh, that's nice. Something I can climb to get out. So. I'm not seeing anything I can climb immediately. That's the valve. That's the fire gleam. Maybe it's something under the water again. Let's go down. Something I can climb. Unless I go down even further, I don't know. Oh, there. Hang on, what's this? That's just more bright. Oh my! I found it. Yay! Here I am. Ooh, what's this? Data point. The Lumiere Grande incident.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumiere Grande incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Oh. Cool. Alright, where do I go now? I go around here. Well, there's plenty of healing. I don't want to grab it whilst my pouch is definitely full, because I might need that at a later point. Right, I'm going to need to use that fire gleam, I know it. So, first of all, open the valve. Whoa.
There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Okay, but first, fire gleam.
Time to blow this up.
What, if anything, is in here? Ooh. Ah, okay, there's a... You shall not pass great there. Hey! Things and stuff. Right, I need a quick break. So I'll just leave you with Aloy right here. I'm going to put it on pause for a sec. I won't run any adverts right now. I'll be back very shortly. Okay, I'm back again. Let me just get myself sorted out a minute. Oh, well. Oh look, gosh, it's cold today. I'm just climbing back into my blanket again. Quick shout out to Cranial TV, thank you for the follow. 17 hours ago, I don't think I was not online just then, but much appreciated. Okay. It's very drippy here. So that's healing. Wants me to go that way. I was just wondering if that was anything at all, but no, apparently not. Can I just jump? Whoop! Splush! Yes, I can. Return to the sunken city, yes. Right, so I have to find the next one now.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
Stealth kelp. Stealth kelp? What is stealth kelp and where do I find it? Oh, stealth kelp! I'm assuming this is stealth kelp. I have to go where? I have to go that way. Right. So these are good patches to hide in. Something over there. I'm not here. I'm in the stealth kelp. I'm hiding in the stealth kelp. Okay. I need to go that way. Oh, I can grab these though. PC Collins, this is the land of the free. How can we be free if we can't even drive our own cars? Smith Richardson, Ogre 7. As your lawyer, I must remind you that removing the car's self-drive automation could lead to... The whole point of this case is to return my fine vintage automobile to its original ORIGINAL condition. And that means no robots. Yes, and in our papers. This is a piece of history! American history, from when we made things. Do they want all our history to vanish? I'm not sure that the court... I know the court will say, it's just a car, safety must come first, blah blah blah. Yes, it is likely that. But it's not what this is about. It's about returning this car to its original, unchained, unbridled American... Data corrupted. Okay, what is this? The Ancient Valuables chest. He's trying to lure you into getting the valuables. Yes, let's just let that big creature swim overhead first before I sneak behind it back into that patch of stealth kelp. Quickly, Aloy, get into the kelp. Get into the kelp. Okay. That's going on its merry way that way. Anything in the direction I want to go? Don't think so, but I can hear some things. It's really, really disconcerting.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Okay. I didn't know they could swim. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. There we go. Ah! Sometimes it's nerve-wracking. This tunnel? Yes? Don't suppose there's anything else here. Okay. Secondary pump, where are you? Ah, thank you. You're up here somewhere. Right. Activate the secondary pump node. Okay. Again, look for something to climb up. This looks very much like the first time, so what's this? The fountains!
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one, too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Hmm. Okay, so we need to get there. Yep, there's a valve. Where do I go to climb? Can't just jump up here, can I? Well, not really, I don't think. Oh, no, that's not climbable. Okay. This game does usually tell you when something is climbable. I have to go under again. It's under. It's not the way I came, is it? Ah, that looks like a ladder. Yay! Ladder! Found it, right. That would only send that to my stash. And if I find myself here again, I want to be able to pick it. So that's the thing I found, isn't it? Already, I think. Yeah, that's the thing I found already. Where am I going? Where am I going? I want to go that way. Ah. Yeah, I want to go that way. So, how? How do I get across? So, obviously that's the ladder I came up. That looks like it's... Oh, is that fire gleam right there? I'm sorry? Do I have to go... Do I have to go down again? And... Oh, there's a... There's a ledge right there. So I think it might be a case of jumping... Doing the backwards jump thing. Don't know if I can reach that though. It seems a little far. Oh, yeah. Too far. How? And I can't do the fire gleam from the... Is that not going to let me? It's not going to let me through there, and I can't do the fire gleam. Hang on a sec. Can I just jump over there? Probably not, but oh, I can. I can. I'm good.
Let's see if that helps.
Well, it just makes it easier for me to get back across, really. Ah!
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
So now I have to go. Technically over there. Okay. That's right. Can I just jump down into the water? Yeah. You probably had to ignite that fire gleam in order to make the thing go down properly. I bet if you hadn't done that, it wouldn't have let you. Oh. Oh yeah.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome.
Back in the kelp. Get in the kelp. Get in the kelp. Get in the kelp. Nothing here. I'm just a seaweed. I'm just a bit of seaweed.
Nothing can work against that machine.
I don't have any. Good. Off you go. Over where? Quick, get to some kelp, get to some kelp, get to some kelp. And stop.
There's red light in that tower.
Yeah.
Just like at the console I found earlier.
Yep.
That might be the maintenance station.
I should think so.
How to get in?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Up there for a start. But there's lots of critters going. Sheesh, that's just too close. He's going that way. It's just too noisy. Just swim for it now. Swim up here. Swim up here. How far do I need to go up here? Flipping heck. Direction? Yeah, I need to get to the maintenance tower, but. Okay. Dune Hollow, okay, fine, yes, Dune Hollow, I know, but where do I go? Yeah. How? How do I get in? I'm not immediately seeing any clues. You're okay, coming back around. That's not good. So maybe no roof access.
It looks like part of this building collapsed.
Ah,
There might be a way in.
okay. Swim down there, quick.
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Good. Right, what's this? Yay, green shine cluster! Nice. Should be able to pry open the doors, I usually can. Or just open it.
I think I'm in the maintenance station now.
Okay.
Just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Just look all over the place. What's this stuff up here? Health mushrooms. You're out of spearmint shoes, okay? No! Cannot be. And they're still flying around on the outside. Oh. Data corrupted. You'll see a recreation of the Montgolfier Brothers hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783 and was the first free flight by humans. But the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take to the air. King Louis XVI had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than their human data corrupted. Really? I didn't know that. Cool. So, we do have, yep, a bunker door. Of course, there's a bunker door. We have a valuables box over there. What's this? Staircase, okay. This takes me back down. Yes, I know I need to get to the bunker door. I can pry this door open, that's okay. With my super stout spear. Well, there's valuables. Good. May actually be able to afford that purge water bow when I get back up there. That would be good. That would be very good. Okay. Another bunker door. Another blast door. What's this? Ancient valuables box. One final walk. Stanley Chen. System shutdown's almost done.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith.
Oh. Thank you. Okay.
He did so much for this place.
Doesn't sound like the others. No, he doesn't. He does not indeed. Swim up. Okay, just get that off for a minute. Bubbles?
This looks promising. There should be a console in here.
Yeah, there's also stuff. Oh. Whoopee.
There.
A bit fun.
Time to dry this place out.
Okay. Swim down. Phew.
That did it. Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. Once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
I can deal with that machine. Can I really? Can I really? Is there anywhere to save? I don't know. If I look at my map right now, it doesn't tell me a great deal. Except that there are 4 levels to Dune Hollow. Alright, and I'm on the bottom one right now. I'm not massively confident about this fight, but we'll see how it goes.
Everything's sticking. Ugh, damn this heat.
Ooh. So not only is it really wet, but it's... Drop to ledge, okay. Drop to ledge and weather, okay. Can I, please? Aloy? I wanna... Or I could just drop to this ladder here. There we go.
I guess I can get rid of all of the water.
No, we've still got a bit. But that's okay. Yeah, so some of it still is sunk. Alright. I can breathe now. I'm just wondering what's over here. Is that just basically the way I came? No. Nothing for me there, I don't think. I really adore the instrumentals on this. It's my kind of music. I do love acoustic guitar. And electric, but I think acoustic has a special place in my heart, really. Okay. So, well, now we don't have any tidal water pushing us away from the spot we wanted to get to. think I can risk. She immediately gets her bow out. Yes, good plan. Let's just see.
Won't get much use out of shock ammo.
Okay, so the burrows are all over there. That's fine. Las Vegas timeline. Let's have a look at that. For Miss Chavez's history class. 15,000 BC. Mammoths, woolly elephants, come to Nevada, before it's called Nevada, to eat. 8,000 BC. Native Americans come and draw pteroglyphs, which are different from pterodactyls. 1829. Some people from a place called Spain in Europe call Las Vegas, which means the meadows. I did not actually know that. Now I do. 1905, the city is made a city and the railroad comes so people can rest and get water. 1931, a big dam called the Hoover Dam is made near Las Vegas. 1946, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel opens a hotel. 1951, big bombs are blown up in the desert. People come to watch the mushroom clouds and our city is called Atomic City. Lots of hotels are builded. Ooh, builded. History class but not grammar class. 1956, get this. Elvis Parsley performs. In fact. Elvis Parsley performs in Las Vegas. I think a kid wrote this. 2007, a big hotel called the Stardust is exploded. 2030, it gets very hot and the animals die and the people say it's too hot and go away. 2035, Stanley Chen is very lucky and wins $3.2 million on a roulette wheel by guessing the numbers. 2037, people from Nevada and Arizona and California fight against robots when the government tries to make them leave because it's so hot. Almost nobody comes to Las Vegas anymore. 2040, Stanley Chen has used the lucky money and made more from making water than you could drink without getting diseases that make you sick. He pays his money for a big bubble over our city and a hotel called the Fountain. 2047. My school, Stanley Chen Elementary, there you go, is open for children. Thank you, Mr. Chen, for everything that you have paid for our city where we live and for stopping it from turning into a desert. Aww. Elvis Parsley, though, that's great. Okay, yeah, well, wow. I've got a way to go yet. And where's all the kelp gone? Woo, hello. Try and sneak as much as I possibly can. Has the kelp all vanished? Because it's dry now.
Machines behind. I could sneak by them. Kill the big one first.
Yeah. Yeah, staying hidden. That's a good idea. Let's tag you as a target and highlight your track. Nothing here, Snapmore. Nothing here. See, his little timer's counting down. He's going to be on his way in a moment. There he goes. Yeah, just leave. Just leave. Thank you. That's right. You go that way. You go that way, and I'll just sneak behind. Any climbing points? Jump points? No, not really. Okay, he's back and forward quite a lot there. I might have to just run. I think I'm just going to have to just run. Just leg it, just leg it.
Riled up now.
Oh great. Just leg it. Just get out of there. Get out of their zone. Oh.
Poseidon is through there. Where did that machine go?
Yeah,
Hey,
where?
Loy! It's a miracle!
Oh. Oh crap, guys! You shouldn't have come down here. He's still. He's got a puddle to swim in. Where are you going, Aloy? No, dude! Oh, okay.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
I love Stemmer.
Are you crazy?
Hush now. She saved our Delph.
He's on narrator mode all the time. It's
Okay
great.
then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
I'm not ready for this. Oh no! I don't like it. I don't like it. Aloy, where are you going? Aloy, where are you? I have no control over this at all. Really? Oh, sheesh.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
Okay, right. So we have grapple points, which it can probably smash. Does it have a track? Tag it. Tag. Purge all stuff is explosive. Purge all cannons, yeah, let's tag those. Detachable, right. Oh, I've what? I've not got enough machine muscle. I've only got 3 tear arrows. That's not great. Okay, well let's try taking those off. Stay still. Stay still. Oh, you. Ah. Nah, not from here. Ah, come on. Yep, here I go. Here I go. No ammo in that. That's not good. Anybody's fast. Yeah. Come on, Aloy, move. Move, Aloy. How do I... I've forgotten how to grapple. Oh, dang it. I've forgotten how to flipping grapple up there. Why isn't my grapple working? No, it's going to destroy it anyway. You're not fast in the water, Aloy. Oh, there we go. Right. No ammo in that either. Great. There's something right there. I need a moment. Please, can I have a moment? Yeah, let's try this. Oh, I want to aim. May have found a good spot. correct way. Yes! Yes! Yes!
You did it!
Oh my gosh! That was bonkers. And thankfully not as hard as I was worried it would be. I think I found the right hiding spot, which is half the battle sometimes. And... search Tide Ripper, I'd love to. Wow! I got so much stuff from that. And machine muscle, thank goodness. Yeah, because I need to... I need to make some more ammo for various things. Oh, sheesh. Guys. Oh, there's a ladder there. Good battle theme. It really is, isn't it?
You guys all right?
Whew.
More than all right. This... We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Aw.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Yes,
Right.
I do.
Of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Now I just have to find Poseidon. Can I pick the embers up too? No, I think it's up to them. Right, let's gather medicinals. Ooh, what's this that's sparking away? Something I knocked off? Tidal disc. I actually knocked off the tidal disc. Nice. Wow. Let's just have a quick scan. What did that say? Oh, ancient supply box. Let's go look at that.
Carries the precious treasure. One carries the eternal sparkle.
Great acoustics in here for you, dude. Treasures and stuff and things and good. Oh, yesy. You wonder if Horizon 3 will do some sort of naval combat? Yeah, because at the moment you can't really fight in the water. You need to be on the land. It's very often the case with games, actually. Well, the games that I've played, I don't know anything where you can fight whilst swimming in the water, and I wonder if it's something to do with the way that they program just the water dynamics, the movement. I'm just going to revel in this lovely, relaxing music for a while and chill. One thing this game is very good at is it does your intense fight scenes, but then it helps you recover afterwards. In first-person shooters, you can shoot underwater. Adrian Jasek, welcome to the chat. Sorry, I only glanced at such a good battle theme. I was just assuming that was Arcane. I didn't read it properly. Welcome, no, welcome. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous game. I'm sorry, it's only at the moment. It's only on PlayStation. Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn? Which is the first one. Around treasure hunting. Probably a good idea to try and craft. I still don't have enough machine muscle. That's annoying. Okay. And piercing spikes I need for that. Alright, I'm pretty desperate for machine muscle. You're okay with spoilers? Oh, that's alright. Good. Yeah, I will craft another piercing one because that's useful, but the tear arrows are really the best. Yeah, I just need more machine muscle to do those because they take quite a bit. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous game. You heard they're planning a Horizon 1 re-release on PS5. Oh, I hadn't heard that. Hello? Oh, is it the fake dolphins? It's the fake dolphins.
First of many marvels.
And he carried the precious treasure.
Careful,
One
Henry.
carries the
Yeah.
eternal spark.
Do a bit of swimming here.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
Okay. Adrian, the scope is currently unknown. It could range from 4K resolution update to The Last of Us 1 remake. Who knows? Ah. Don't know. Would I like a PS5? Yes, I would. I would very much like a PS5. We don't even have a PC. But I don't know, I like console gaming. I know I wouldn't be very good at keyboard mouse control. Yes, we are. Even though this is Horizon Zero Dawn, we are raising money for Fallout for Hope. Most of my streams are Fallout. And just to mention, while I've got a few viewers on here, I'm only going to be playing Horizon until the 27th this month. And then in December I'm going to switch completely to Fallout to just focus on the fundraising there. But yes, do if you can. If you can't donate, please share that link. It is pretty nuts the PS5 is still hard to get 2 years later. Yeah, I don't think we ever get consoles within like 2 years of them coming out. I don't think we've ever done that. My other half and I have been gaming for a while, and we have a PS1, we have a PS2. We skipped the PS3, so I never played Fallout 3 originally. I am playing it now. I'm playing catch up. I've accessed that through the PlayStation Plus Premium.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Yeah, little story. I actually bought this PS4 for my other half, and then somebody else bought him Fallout 4, and then I had a go at Fallout 4 and just got totally hooked, and then somebody suggested, is it May Before Last, I think it was now, that I try streaming my gameplay. So I hog it in the mornings. So we share nicely. Right, so we have a door which is shut. You've played stuff on 1, 2, 3 and 4, not necessarily in the chronological order, fair enough. I think one of the first things that we ever played was Resident Evil 1, and at the time, well, I was still a student, we only had a black and white TV. It's been scary, little tiny black and white TV. Resident Evil, it was, yeah. It was good. It added to the atmosphere, I think.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Right, I'm just gonna do a little quick scan because there's something. A valuables box. Hacked again. Data corrupted. hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that hollow ad for the Crave Men review over at the vodka? Well, their loincloth disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Crave Men, oh god. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and hollow systems and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water and filtration code. Hate to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. Would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. Oh my god. That's so funny. Adrian, you got them all out of order. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Ah. This should be... Let me just grab this stuff first. Because I don't know what's going to happen after I do this. Gaia Colonel.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Thank you! Yes! It's blue! Blue is good, red is bad. Thank goodness for that.
Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Return to the elevator shaft. What's going to be in the way? What's going to be in the way? They're bound to stick something in the way. Can't be this easy. Oh, don't even think it. Was that the Neanderthal thing? Oh no.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Oh, thank you, Stan. Stan the man.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Which means... still wants me to go that way, but I'm just curious if the doors... Nah. Those are eternally shut, I think. So, right, what we've got in my inventory. I think it's probably in the data. Special gear. So I've got the Gaia kernel. An intact storage unit retrieved from the Hades Proving Lab contains Poseidon. Yeah, because you can only... I think you can only carry one function at a time. Right, so yes, it's in my inventory. Ornament, No Man's Land. Runner's Wild. Mysterious relics. The diving mask, that's so useful. I'm so glad I got that.
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good grief. I have to make such a splash. Yeah, let's grab that. I don't like that sound. Oh yeah, I can go for that ladder. I think I can go for that ladder. Yep. Oh, weird. Ha 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 ha! Some of the exhibits are been brought to life
The
again.
sweat
But
tanner's
wow.
still not cooling off.
Oh wow! Look at it all. Yeah, that's just pretty darn cool. Yep, mythological Poseidon, that's right, yeah. So cool. Do I need to go that way? Oh, health mushrooms, yes please. I'll pick it up. Cute. Health shrooms doesn't sound right. Oh, they're called something else, but there we go. Look, we can have a look what they're actually called. They're actually called medicinal bright omen. Yeah, health shrooms. See? Oh, look at it all! That's so cool. Oh, there's a... Have I forgotten how to grapple? Ah. In games, I do forget controls. I don't know why. Yes, I need to be up. Which way do I go? Maybe. No grapple point, yeah. Okay, just, yeah, hit X. There we go. Yep, that way. And up further through here, I think. Oh, cool. Where do I want to be, really, actually? Ah. Ah, I see. I see. Over here. Do these doors open? No. Oh, there we go. I've got to go over there, but which way? Through there. Did I scan this bit? Where it started? I think I got that already, but... yeah, I did. I got that. There we go. Return to the elevator shaft, right. Climb to the surface.
Looks like that elevator I found earlier. Maybe I can catch a ride instead of climbing back up.
Yep. Yep. Hello, Lightning 3478. It feels weird always having to get used to new phones. Ah. Yeah, I get that too. I do. I tend to stick with the same make when I get a new phone, but it's always a little different. Exit the ruin. Yeah, it's always a little different to what it was. Where are these guys? Are you downstairs, please? With stuff and things, because I would like to, if I can afford to buy that purge water by now.
There?
Oh, what?
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
What?
Eagle? How much did all this cost?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
Oh yeah.
His dream realized.
Oh yeah.
His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy.
Well,
did you find what you were looking
hang
for?
on a sec, guys.
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Yep.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh?
Oh.
I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
We can call it Las Vegas. Yay!
Well, it's a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
Sweet. You know, don't go away, Aloy, because I kind of want to trade with some of those
Roland
guys.
and crew's gonna stay. Maybe I should come back and check on them later.
Yeah,
For
that
now,
would
I
be
need to
great.
get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my
Yeah.
new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to.
Yay!
Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Cool. So yes, there is much to be done. But trade, yes, I can trade. Thank you. How many shards can I get? Okay, see this? Has he changed things before? Wait a second. Let me just look. Oh, I swear before he had a purge water thing, and now it's... No, he's not. Ah. That wasn't... No, it is purge water. I am silly. It's an Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. It does frost, purge, and shock. Yes, that's what I want, please. So let's see what we can sell. I don't ever seem to sell any coils and weaves just in case I need them later. But the resources, that should bring me a few shards. Oh, I didn't look at the price. I know it's over 1,000 I needed, but I should be good. Should be good. All these things are, they don't have any other use apart from sale value. Ancient chimes. Keys. The Oseram probably melt half this stuff down anyway. Whoop! Don't sell that. Right, 1,454. How much is that? 1,437. I can afford it! Yes! I have no shards, but yes! Replace my fire hunter bow or replace my puncturing bolt blaster. Well, it is a bolt blaster, so yes. Nice. I do think I need a few shards because you can't make ammunition without having any shards to make it from, so I do need to sell something else. Hang on. Resources again. Yeah, there's stuff in here, it's just saying, look, you've got this, it's new. But I don't want to sell any machine parts, just in case I need them for something specific. What I can sell, yeah, pouch upgrade stuff as well, I want to hang on to if I can. Food resources. I'm pretty sure I'm not using food as much as I really could. I keep forgetting to eat to get bonuses. Basically, it gives you buffs, right? So I'm going to sell a few of these because I'll probably be able to get hold of some more easily. Occasionally harvested from any plant. This is valuable. Bird meat's valuable. Okay. Desert birdwing. Yeah, I could do with... let's just sell one of those. I could do with some hunting sessions again. Crunchy scorpion. Let's just sell kind of half. Oh, I've got so much red thorn pepper. Keep finding it everywhere. Mountain mutton. I'll sell one of those. Bitter leaf. I have tons. Crunchy spike stalk. That's just everywhere. Winter pale berry. Yeah, I really want to get Poseidon back as soon as possible. It's a lot of plants, yeah. Wild meat I can always get. Wild beans. I have many beans. Actually, I can sell 20. Because I'm not buying food that much. I probably should try purchasing food more. Dye plants as well, I don't tend to use a great deal, but don't actually have many at the moment. Green shine you don't sell, because it's like part and parcel of deals sometimes. So you don't sell it by itself. Actually, why is that giving me an exclamation mark again? What did I miss? Looks like I've got something new it wants to tell me about, but oh, that's what it was. Shell snapper, primary nerve. Okay.
Gonna need a lot of shards to get this place up and running.
Whew. Nice. Oh, Plasma. An ammo that deals plasma damage is now available in your inventory. Yay! Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they're weak to plasma. Hitting them with plasma will build up to the plasma blast state, which creates a timed detonation. Okay. Continue to damage the target before the timer expires to build up a more powerful explosion. Awesome. Shoot glow blast canisters with plasma arrows.
Carnival.
Just saying something twice doesn't make it sound better at the time.
These lot. Honestly. Shoot glow blast canisters with plasma arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion. Okay, plasma is explosive. I can remember that, I think. Right, I do have a stash here, so it's probably worth.
I would think maybe we can have attractions here that people could get from other cities.
Restocking all categories. And see if I can do anything with any of this stuff. Please give me some upgrades. Let's have a look what we can do. Weapon upgrade. Which weapon? Immediately, something for the Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. Level 1. Increases weapon stats. Yes, please. Good. Plus 15% overdraw damage. That's nice. Right, and it's got an empty slot and a new slot, so we need to put something in there. But we need to do that from our inventory, so don't think there's any other weapon upgrades. Ammo crafting I can do. Tear, yes, tear arrows. Can I do that? No, I can't because I don't have machine muscle. Actually, did that guy have any machine muscle for sale? That's a good question. I'm always needing it. Abaddon.
Came to the miracle in the desert, and beheld all the spectacle.
Abaddon. Got any machine muscle, please? That'll be in resources. Yes, 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 yes. By how much? I always need it. Let's do 250. Okay. Good. Thank you.
We could charge visitors for food, lodging, and entertainment, and
Yep.
other sundries.
Other sundries. Yes, yes. I know what you mean by other sundries. Okay, it's cheaper to craft ammo at a workbench if you possibly can. So, yay! I can make some ammo for this. I love my tear arrows. They are so incredibly useful. Okay. Is it worth me, while I'm here, buying even more machine muscle? Probably. Which one does that? That's a hunter bow. This one's got to be the better one, I think, so let's stock up on those, thank you. See, everything takes shards to do. I don't know whether I'm going to bother with that one right now. Yep. Sparker I could do. Another trap. Ooh, bolts. Yes, bolts. Don't have any piercing spikes for that, sadly. Well, not enough to do the bulk amount I need. Okay, I'm going to want piercing spikes at some point as well, so I'm going to have to leave that for now. I'll leave it all alone. Is it worth buying more machine muscle? Probably. I never seem to have quite enough of it. What was it? Piercing spikes was the other thing. Curious. He does have some of those. Maybe I should. Yeah. and maybe spend that on the machine muscle. Okay, I'm done.
How can we entice visitors?
Quite
Offer
simple, really.
them better
Where's
rates?
my...
Oh, all-in-one pricing. Free buffets.
I think Abaddon's in heaven now. He's loving this. Right, I can actually do a manual save there. And not only can I do a manual save there, but I can also fast travel. So we want to take this back to Gaia. I can come back here anytime, but I shall finish this quest off by returning to base. So if I go fast travel free, base is here. No, that's the wrong button. That's the Fallout button for fast travel. Yes, please. Ooh, that's a big chunk of quest done right there. Right, I'll be coming back with Horizon Forbidden West next Thursday. It's Thursdays and Sundays. So next Thursday, maybe, now I've got this plasma weapon, maybe now we can take on the Tremortusk. It's like my my nemesis. I think I've tried to take down that Tremortusk at least 3 times. I've been so close once, just almost had it, but not quite. So yeah, I think that's what I'll attempt to do next. So yeah, let's go to... why are you telling me to go there? You've got...
I see you, champion. Sit.
Yeah.
Please.
I can listen to this rumour.
A caravan of Osira make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Was that it? Break even. Okay.
Sounds like the Osram are taking quite a risk being out here.
You'll miss out on a good
Maybe I should talk to them.
Yeah.
Find out what they're doing.
Yeah, eventually, but not right now. First of all, I need to go to... Where's the door? It's over here somewhere. Have we got medicinals? That's a rock. That's a rock. No. Okay. Gaia, I'm home. The base.
Like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
It's like me.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Oh, I love it.
Aaron, you're all better. And
Oh.
you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Oh, okay.
Awkward. Aaron used his focus to find some rock and roll. That's sweet. Often when you return to the base, dialogue with your companions will update as you progress through the story. New dialogue is indicated by blah blah.
Hope didn't get stained.
Yeah, so anyway, right. I need to go that way. Thank you. There she is.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Poseidon with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Uh-oh. Yes.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Ah.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates.
Oh.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Curious.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Well, definitely have to look into that.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap.
We get a
But
companion?
if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Both of you? Okay. Maybe I'm doing this next and forget the Tremors Husk for now. I don't know.
Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
That's a good plan. Yay! Completed main quest, the Sea of Sands. Oh, that's given me some points to spend. Excellent. Okay, it says I've got 4. And new main quest, Cradle of Echoes. Level 26. Woo! Alright, let's go and have a look. Excellent. Let's go and have a look at the skill points tree. Okay, I did a lot of sneaking around there very successfully, so I feel like I should spend something on Infiltrator this time round. What is that? Silent Strike gain. Recover weapon stamina and earn additional valor when using Silent Strike. That's good because I do like Silent Strike. It costs 2, so I could afford that straight away and get something else as well. And it'll open up probably another skill tree. But let's just have a quick look around before I do that. What's this one that's joined in the middle here? Quiet Spear, passive boost. Melee attacks are quieter, reducing the chance of being detected by nearby enemies. That would also be a very good idea. And it might open up that skill thing in the middle there. And it only costs 2, so maybe I should get those 2. Yeah. So now this one... Okay, I can't afford that yet, but braced shot. Fire a powerful shot from a kneeling position that explodes on impact. Oh wow. So I can do that from crouched. That would... I'm not entirely certain. Aim with L2 and fire with R1. Yeah, okay. I think we'll get this one as well. Being quieter when striking is definitely a good thing. All right. Sneaking is good. Sneaking is very good. So right folks, I'm going to have to go for a quick break. I'm going to put a 1-minute advert and I will be back for about another half hour of stream. Back in a minute. again. Thank you for your patience. Okie doke. Let's go through here. I'm gonna have a slop. Nobody's spent channel caps on slop. Do remember to look after myself. But your prompting does help. Oh!
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
What about now? Where is this unlocked room? Is it this one?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh, my room!
Thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
Oh, I've got my own room! Cute. What's this here? What? It's a bow. Well, just hang on a sec. I think I have to go around the other side to examine. Oh, spear. What?
My old spear.
Oh.
Rust helped me make it when I finished my training.
Well, that's sweet.
Feels like so long ago now.
Oh. What about the bow? It's just saying spear. It's just right. Just climb on the table. Okay. It's decoration, I think. Token. Oh.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Oh. Training dummy. I've got a training dummy in the corner. I've got a bed. Can I use the bed for actual resting purpose as well? Doesn't look like it. And I've got a stash. They gave me a bedroom. That's just sweet. Okay. So, okay. Oh. Okay, that's good. I've got a stash in here. I'll talk to Val in a minute.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Uh-huh. Oh, this one? Or that looks like...
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
They lost all the game saves.
That's too bad.
So now it's just a kind of an empty room. Hang on a second. Ooh, let's have a little explore. Yes, yes. Oh, I need to crouch. Okay. Well, seem to have two choices. Is that? I can't interact with that by the looks of it. Okay, it's this way then. Yeah, there's just blocked off fence. Okay, fine.
There's data here.
Oh.
Another room. What for?
Okay, can I stop? Merchant supply box, nice. How do I get to that? To go around here. That looks like I should be able to get at it somehow, but...
I don't think it'll connect.
No, okay. Oh! Hang on, what did that say? Sometimes you can pull these things towards you. Ah. I feel like that should be grabbing hold and staying. Nope, doesn't seem to be working. I'm sure you should be able to pull that towards you. One more go.
Yeah, it won't work this close.
Oh, too close, okay. Oh, we go, I was just way too close to it, okay. Is that... oh, crunch. Maybe that's close enough for me to get at? Yes. Excellent. Okie dokie. What's this data? A little flourish.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along.
I'm stretching, Hurricane.
When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
There's more hiding in the base.
Switch to a private log.
There's more hiding in the base, by the sounds of it. Don't need to crouch. What am I doing? So...
oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Okay. Huh.
Huh. Looks like Aaron made himself at home.
Good. Okay. Can I open that from this side? I can. Alright. I wonder if there's more hiding. I'm sure there's more hiding around here somewhere. Maybe not to find immediately.
There it is.
What is this? Oh, thank you. Useful. Okay, well I suppose I should talk to... let me get around here. Can I talk to you? Or do I have to get behind the bar actually? Let's go behind the bar. So...
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Yes, yes, he's a very loud friend. Okay.
Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
Seedlings. Oh, that's a cute way to put it. I really do adore this game. So yeah, probably in January, I think I'm going to focus quite heavily on playing this game. December's for Fallout. January might just be for Horizon. Okay.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I love Erend. All characters. The characterization of this is just amazing.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
A steep, frozen mountain. Yeah. How do you not get frostbite? Oh, well, that's plasma. I was kind of hoping maybe that there would be, like, I could just get to the campfire outside first and save. Oh, what the heck? Excuse me, but who?
Merman.
Whoa!
What is that?
Massive.
What the hell?
Whoops.
Well, that takes the keg.
Not takes the cake, takes the keg. They frame things in forge fire and beer.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Yeah.
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Yeah.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Okay. Yeah, so scan. Verbena. Hello? That's not picking. I'm sure my focus should be picking something up about that. Oh, hang on. Or examine Spectre. Those things are hideous.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Spectre instructions, let's have a look. Prime directive, assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive, continue monitoring V. Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Bieri. Hostiles detected engaging targets. Danger, blah blah. How about her focus though? Yeah, this is a little bit chilly. Just a little bit. Data points. So there should be, if I can find the right one. Emergency purge. Is that something I need to listen to? No. Verbena to base. There we go.
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something. What?
Hello?
Okay. Well, let's get this focus on the go again. Yeah, that was a Ravager, alright. The Ravager cannon. Ah. Supply cache there, good. It's not even showing anything up.
Knock rebels, an Asaram, a Scenic, freaky machine.
I need a drink. You always need a drink. Let's take every opportunity to gather supplies. 'Cause you never know. Stalker dart gun. Oh, that's something that you can pick up and use, but not something you can collect to keep and carry. Alright. Metal bone and shards, good stuff. Actually, is that... We're just healing there. Medicinal sky brush is going in my stash.
Kind of chilly.
Yeah, what else am I looking for? Let's see. Over there. Good stuff. So that's just Val. Hi Val. It's just me or the music's gone a bit Blade Runner at the moment. This is... There's nothing even on them. See any tracks? Cannon. I'm very okay with Blade Runner music too. It's good. Yes, it's chilly. Just... Yeah, we know that's Verbena. Oh! Something there. Charred weapon. That's the big blaster thing, that's what we need to look at. Come on. Oh, up here. What? Little fox going, ha 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 ha. That was a funny noise, little fox. That was a very fun. There we go, that's what we need to look at. Examine corpse. Lovely.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Huh. Telemetry log. Telemetry initiated, coordinates redacted, malfunction detected, self-destruct initiated, telemetry terminated. That was basically it, okay. Oh dear. And... looks like they tried to... Yeah, careful.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Okay. So I have to wait, fine. Something over there. What's this? Can't camping gear.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Okay.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Curious. Oh, Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
There's an entrance over there. Okay. What did you find, Varl?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
Alright, so we head down.
Really?
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Really? We're doing this then? Cradle of Echoes. Investigate the facility. Okay, that is on the main quest. Now I'm having a thought. Now where am I? That's interesting. I'm right up here. See, I've still got this, where is it? Let's look at my quests a minute. Alright, now it says Broken Skies on hold, so I can't go back and do that, even if I wanted to. Right now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could deactivate that one. If I deactivate... Nope. I've deactivated it. It still means on hold till Cradle of Echoes has been completed. Okay. Fair enough. We'll stay with that one then. Can I... Am I allowed to fast travel to a campfire though? There is one right here. Because I would really, really like to save that and dive into that literally. No, I don't need to do that. I just need to travel. Can I not? I cannot fast travel at this time. Really? Even if I step away. If I step away and then... See, the campfire's just there. Alright, I'm going to place a waypoint. It's not really terribly helpful, but it's... Where's the waypoint marker gone? No, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so the campfire is not too far away. Because you really want to save before you go into things like this. Aloy, are you not? Are you not able to jump over there? Oh, don't tell me it's not going to let me get down there at all. The campfire's right there. Are you going to say that, nope, you've started this quest, therefore you cannot go down? It's probably just not going to let me. Seriously, it's right. It's right there. No. It won't let me. I'm just going to have to trust that the game's auto-saved in that case. Well, alright. Since that is the case, we could get down to the bottom of the hole. What do you think? I could spend like another 10 minutes, maybe. Oh, it says there's a campfire. No, that's my waypoints behind me. Hang on, let me get that waypoint off because that's just going to annoy me. Map. Oh, no, it can't do that. Never mind, I've got to leave it there. Okay.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
Oh.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
Okay.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Scan time. That's, no. I can't immediately see anything. Looks like we have to go down further. Things and stuff. Ooh. Ancient valuables. Okay.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Just want to see what else is going on here. That's a transmitter of unknown design. Damaged beyond repair. Okay. Command log. Let's have a look at that. Storage units accessed. Data transfer initiated. Operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Fusion reactor. Download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination redacted. These Zeniths, we know, are a bunch of humans who... Well, I think they were basically sent off into space, and it looks like they've come back again. What does that say? No, I can't really read that. Maybe just some kind of a designation. Just pays to double check with your focus sometimes, so you don't miss anything. No. I just need to go straight here. Alright.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eluthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Odd.
So, exploring another far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Don't speak too soon, please,
Or anything
Aloy.
you can blow up.
Seriously, why would you say something like that? No, that's just a hologram. Sometimes you do just get these little holograms still working. Don't like the sound of that music. Boom, boom, boom. That sounds kind of like... could be big, heavy machinery. What's this over here? Nothing. No. That's the campfire symbol, but no, let's go down there anyway. Unless you come out next to the campfire, which would make sense. That'd be good. Ooh, it's pretty dark and dim. Don't know where Aaron's gone. Are you behind us, Aaron? He's probably just waiting, hopefully. Hey, Varl. Oh, something there. New data point. Oh, as you all undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you'll be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer your leads with any questions. Right, ectogenic. So they were basically doing suspended animation or something like that.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
Maybe. Data Corrupted has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like Osmanthus Rejuve gene require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiment seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not Data Corrupted. Digital transcendence? Are you trying to upload human beings into something? Oops. Yeah. It does kind of sound like that. Huh.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Yeah.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, Probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Okay. Progress report. Data corrupted has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups at commercially available treatments. Ah, that's the one we actually just read. So we saw that through the wall. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Okay. So, where? Just climbing all over everything. Oh, so why would that have stairs and a thing to jump up? Can I get to that crate? Yes. Get all the treasure. She must have a massive wristwatch collection. Well, she would do. She would have a massive wristwatch collection if she hadn't sold them all.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Yeah, what is this here? Nothing, it's just a glowy circle. Okay. Something there. What is that there? Ancient. Oh. Right, there's an ancient supply box in there. Access console. Online. Supply safe. Bunker door. Okay. Yeah, we've got to get down there. Okay. I don't like the red. I don't like that at all. And the fact there's grapple points makes me feel like there's definitely going to be a fight somewhere. Yeah, see, grapple point. So I can get back up here quickly. Because they don't ever seem to put these things in because they feel like it, just for show. There always seems to be a reason. Okay, we've got a great big... Looks like a vault door, that does, kind of. Nope, nothing there. Ooh, it's gone creepy. Ha! If that's a clock, it's very badly malfunctioned. The numbers are backwards. What's going on? Yeah, I don't...
A control console to access the storage units.
I don't
Can
like...
you tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Hopefully.
Oh, let's find out.
Machine muscle, yay! Why would it have machine muscle though? Yeah, again, these are just pretty lights to look at. Let's right, so we've got a bunker door, we've got supply chests. So I'm going to go and have a look at the supply chests first, get geared up. It's always a good plan. Okay. Pretty much all my weapons look pretty good, apart from the blaze one there, which I've got more of those fire arrows. I can't remember how much damage they do. That's 12 and 30, but I'm not sure if that's locked. That's 10 and 49. May as well stock up everything. Right, yeah, maybe don't actually have that one right now. Just put your bow down. Oops. What am I doing? Enter code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236?
Yes, there was.
Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I should check the log.
I can do it from here, yes. Finding the distress signal. Have you been kind and highlighted it for me? Distress signal, there we go. 237. And beware. Oh. 237. I don't like the beware bit. That's gonna be a person. It's a person. Shoot! Oh no! The asset.
Aloy.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Veda. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Oh.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Crap.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
Oh,
we're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Prepare how? Well, I suppose... Okay, we've got... We've got more supply boxes down there, so that's...
Here it comes!
Oh, shoot! Okay, no preparing then, fine.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Ugh. I do not know what I'm doing.
I should scan that thing.
No.
See if it has any weak spots.
Oh, but great if I could just jump over there. Jump! Aloy, jump! For goodness sake, just jump over the balance clicky. Yes, can I hide in here for a bit? Can I, like... Ah, shoot. Really need to scan it, but it's too close. No, 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 no. Oh, I've got no time. I've got no time to do anything. Prepare, it said. Yeah, fine. Oh, okay. Thanks.
That thing's quick.
Yeah. Too quick. I don't know if tear arrows will do anything to it, and I can't scan it. Where is it? Where the frick is it? No, damn it, it's there. Right. It doesn't really... I can't really... Ah! Get out of the map! No. Nope. What did it do? Okay. Arg. Yeah. I should try my new plasma thing, shouldn't I?
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
Yeah, so...
I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
So before you even move a step forward... Plasma. Good. I've got a Valor Surge. Okay. Could I put down traps? Purge water traps, probably.
Here it comes!
Oh, crap. Where is it coming from? I just needed to scan it. It's over behind me.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Okay. Trap. Quick, Aloy! Look it! Shit. No! I got myself. Well, that was silly. Just, oh, that's a dead end. That's no good!
I should scan that thing.
Yes!
See if it has any weak spots.
Yes, that would be great, but, I've got to kind of run for my life right now. Yeah, this is going to be a tough fight. Run, just leg it!
That thing's quick!
Yeah. Don't know if there's anywhere I can hide. Doesn't really look like it! Ooh, yowzers, what's it doing to me? Ah. I can't move, I can't see where I'm going. Oh! Grab stuff, I don't know, just grab stuff. Up. Scan whooping flipping heck, it's here already.
Better hit it before the plasma blows.
No, leg it. There goes the plasma right. Ah! What the heck? Where am I? Where can I just leg it out of here? Okay. Yeah, just hide behind here for a sec. Fill that up. Ah! Crap. Crap. He's throwing stuff at me now? What the crap? That was... Oh, come on, Aloy. Can you not? You can't. Whoa! Hey, Aloy! Healing? Oh. I don't know what that does, but... Tough fight. Where's it flipping gone? Seriously, where's it gone? It's over there somewhere. It's over there. Now would be a good time to scan it. Weak versus... yeah, weak versus acid purge. So... I could do with a cleanse, but I can't go on. What does it do? It just like regenerates or something? I don't know if it's noticed. Ow! I can't even see myself. Where am I going? Oh crap. No. Ah! Hang on. Pausing a sec. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry, my phone went off and I just need to... it might go off again. So... I need to pause it when it does. Right. Targer. Oh, it's right behind me. Shoot! I don't feel like I'm... yeah, that helps, but... I just want to get this thing down. Come on. Oh. Where's it gone? Crap. It just like... it teleports or something? Ow! Can't do anything while I'm... just... go down. No, don't die, Aloy. I've got no healing! I need to be able to take a potion that I don't have. Ah! No, I want to take it. I want to take it, not... can I just... thank you.
Okay.
I hate this thing. I really hate this thing. It doesn't like that. What am I shooting it with? What? I've got the wrong weapon on me or something. Can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, it's hideous. Come on. Aloy, get away, Aloy! What are you doing? Just, yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back here. Hide for a sec. Weapon! What flipping weapon am I using? That one. Ah! I couldn't even see it just then. Where have you gone? It's there. Oh, it's there! Ah! I thought I got it just then, but not quite. Ah, shoot. This is hard. I'm stuck. I think I need to reload this weapon. Reload. Come on, Aloy. Come on, Aloy. You got this. You got this. This one, quick. Yes! Did I just get it?
There.
Yes!
Are you okay, Aloy?
Just about.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Oh,
got it.
Shoot.
I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Was there a second one? Was there a flipping second one? Okay, I really need to save this thing. There were some supply chests that I didn't get to. Oh, I can hear another. Yeah, over there. That was tough. Wasn't there another one somewhere? Up there. Okay, sorry guys, I just need a minute to pause to just sort something out. Let's just leave it there. I don't think anything's going to happen unless I move forward, so back in a sec, hang on. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here in one piece, shall we? Oh, might be a good idea to yes. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're trying to get out to a safe point. It was annoying that there wasn't one on the cliff just before you went in. That was not too helpful. I mean, I could, if I leave here and just quit out, it probably would save, do an autosave, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't want to risk it, because I don't want to risk having to do a massive chunk of this, you know, all over again. It's showing me that way. Yeah. Pretty sure Erin said there was another one upstairs. Do I have a purge water trap? Acid? They don't like acid. I do have purge water traps, 2 of them. How many acid traps have I got? 9. I'll leave it on acid trap there. Okay.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
Yeah.
I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Yeah, I knew it was going to tell me I've got to do another one. Ugh. Probably don't need to creep all this way, but who knows?
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yep.
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Okay.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Okay, I'll hurry then. Ah. Up here, okay. Oh.
That doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
Right, yeah. Ah, blinding light. I can't see anything.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Here we go. And the second you need me, I'm there.
Oh. Ow. Got by my own acid trap. Not good. Yes, could use that. Thank you very much. Not the ridge what I wanted. Right, it's lost me. That's a good one. Aaron, watch out, dude. Okay, can I scan it now? Does it have a path? It does have a path, okay. Having a path is a good thing. At least there's some healing herbs up here.
I could use it against the Spectre.
Yeah, you could. That's a good point. That's where the heavy weapon is here. Where was it? Damn it, where was it? There, it's right there. Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up. Whoa. To reload, or is it? I'm stuck. Ah, I can't move. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go for that one again. I know. Oh, I'm almost done. Shoot! Oh, I'll still reload. Damn it. Ah.
Get the fuse in your eye. You need some ammo?
I don't know, I might just do.
Let's smash these machines.
Yep. Woohoo! Finally does it. Sprog's telling me off for being loud, but hey, that was a whoop of a victory, that was.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Hey,
Yes, I have a clone.
She's...
Yep.
Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
You are.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Alright,
well. I can figure out how that thing works.
Yep.
Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
That would be good. Let's also grab some more healing while I'm at it. Yeah, I've still got some effects. I really need a cleanse potion. Actually, if I go to press down on that. There's my cleanse potion, there it is. No, that's stamina. That's cleanse. Oh, I have a cleanse. That's not done what I thought it would do. Oh, unless that's extra healing. Oh, it could be. Okay. Right. Another look at that weapon. Right. The one that was too hot to look at before. Now it's cooled down.
No.
Oh.
Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
Disco ball. Ooh. Green shine is found all over the world, often in hidden or unexpected places. Trade or upgrade jobs created at merchants or workbenches can point you to nearby green shine locations. That was a bit of a fast cut there. I wasn't expecting it to just suddenly go. It seems to be loading something else. Come on, game, what are you doing? Here it goes.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
Oh, okay.
If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
That's fine. Nah, usually works if I just flick it a few times.
Alright. I think I might be safe to leave the game here, but I'm not 100% sure.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you...
Okay. Oh yeah, Fanghorn override. Craft this override to unlock the ability. I can do a wide more. I can do a Fanghorn. Can't do those yet though.
You have acquired data from.
Yeah, right. So workbench good, but really want a save point. Because I think, yeah, I mean you can quit, and I think it'll do an autosave, but I'd hoped they'd had the equivalent of
We've gathered some supplies in that chest.
Thank you.
Take what you need.
Thank you very, very much. I hope they'd have the equivalent of a fireplace. But I don't think they have.
Ow!
Oh dear. Erend, you right?
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Hey, there's two of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a...
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Merlin guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Okay, let's just say...
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Okay, I'll be back then. So I've really got to go up here and wind this up, and that's outside. Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay, can I talk to you? Gaia, you want me to talk to you via... There we go.
Aloy.
Just wait for the triangle.
I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete.
It's a TIE fighter. No, it's not. Sorry.
By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
So maybe Zenith
Whoever
have an
designed
existing
this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
advanced.
Silence.
It could be
Based on your
silence.
data on him,
Yeah.
is my conclusion as well.
Okay.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better check on the clone before I head back out there.
Yes. She retreated to the maintenance corridor directly below us. Varl is with her.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
Thanks, Gaia.
Alright, so we just got to talk to the clone, then we can get out. And I will then hopefully save. This has been an epic session of epicness. There's just so much to this game. It's huge. I love that there's loads. Maintenance tunnel, yeah. Make it look like the card. Cute. Alright, she's in here.
Aloy.
Hi.
Glad you made it back okay.
Yeah,
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yeah.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries.
Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Farrow purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Okay, we've leveled up, so I'm gonna end the stream here, and I will go off and find my save point, which is just outside the door. Finally got through that. That was absolutely epic. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscriptions, and thank you for the follows and spending your channel caps, and make sure you share that St. Jude's link around. That would be great. Thank you very much. Alright, until Thursday is going to be the next Horizon session. Okie doke. But I will see you again on Tuesday and Wednesday for some more Fallout 4. Alright folks, thank you very much. You stay safe out there. Bye for now.